Hi, Robin. We have been talking about working on some common English phrases. So today we're going to start with some casual English phrases that you'll commonly find in conversation with friends or when you're on the weekend hanging out. So we're going to go through some of those casual conversational phrases that you'll often hear or say yourself. So let's start with some everyday greetings and responses. The first we'll do is, hey, what's up? So, starting out, I want you to first slow it down, exaggerate the sounds. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? All right, so then we're going to gradually speed it up little by little. Hey, what's up? 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 Right? So you get to where it flows much more quickly. And you'll notice when we go slower, we have time to do more inflection and more articulation. So play with that. Hey, what's up? See how fast you can go while still being clear. Secondly, let's try not much you. And you hear this isn't necessarily a full sentence, right? It's more casual conversation, right? If I was writing this out, maybe I would say, I haven't had much going on. How about you? Right? But in casual conversation, we drop some of those words because we want it to flow more quickly. And really, we're just being a little bit lazy as well. So, not much. You. 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 See how fast you can go while keeping it clear and engaging in a conversational tone. Not much. You. Right? So let's go ahead and try another phrase next. We have, how's it going? 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 And you'll hear we kind of elide and glide through. How's it going? How's it going? They all kind of flow together. How's it going? How's it? Right? Like put it in a house, right? How's it going? So more casual with that flow. All right, next we have pretty good. All right, so again, not a full sentence, just more casual conversation. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. You'll also hear people do more of a D, pretty good, especially in those casual settings. Pardon. Another reason we might do this is that we have good with a D. So when we have pretty cat, we might do more of the T because we like to match sounds in the phrase. But here we have good with that D. So it would be pretty common to hear pretty good with that D and D again. Pretty good. Try that quickly with some inflection. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. Long time no see. Take it slow. Practice the articulation clearly. Long time no see. Again, long time no see. 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 So this one, I feel like we would do time, a clear T there. Yeah, I think clear consonants throughout. Long time no see, but it can flow a little bit more. It doesn't have to have separation. Long time no see. That's something people will say when you haven't seen somebody for a while. It's just kind of a phrase that we say, even though grammatically it's technically incorrect. We would say, I haven't seen you in a while. All right, so the next one we'll say is, what have you been up to? Instead of what have you been up to, we'll do what have. What have you been up to? So you hear how we are linking those two words together. What have you been up to? Take it slowly first. What have you been up to? 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 Now, sometimes you'll also hear a D there. What of, what, what of. What have you been up to? 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 Try it with some different inflections, some different stresses on different words to get that conversational flow. And think about the setting and what you would want to emphasize for that particular setting. Next up, let's try same old, same old. So sometimes people will ask, what have you been up to? And people say, same old, same old. And it's just a casual way of saying, things are pretty normal. I've been doing my normal things. Nothing has really changed since I last saw you. So, same old, same old. And here I feel like we can blur a little bit more because this is just one of those common phrases people are used to hearing same old, same old. And that would be more of a casual response as well. Same old, same old. So, you can let it just kind of flow out, be a little glossed over, I would say. Same old, same old, same old, same old, same old, same old. All right, so then, did you notice that it's almost like it's the same word? Same old becomes same old. Like say mold, almost like two words, SAYMOLD. Same old, but it becomes one word. All right, so then let's try can't complain. So you could say, I can't complain. That would be the full sentence. But a lot of the time, people just say, can't complain. So can't complain. I would probably personally do more of the T, can't complain, just out of habit, being more clear. It also depends on where you live. But some people will do can't complain, can't, where they don't really do the T. They just cut off there, can't complain. Can't complain. So either one is an option. Can't complain or can't complain. So either one works. Try that slower and faster. Can't complain. Can't complain. Can't complain. Can't complain. Can't complain. Right? So you play with that and find what feels most natural to you. All right. So let's try some reacting and showing interest in something in a casual setting. No way. So someone says something and it's really cool and exciting, and maybe it's something very surprising, something unexpected. Maybe they won something. Maybe they got a great promotion that you had no idea they were even submitting for, right? It's a surprise. So we say, no way, except we'll probably say it faster. No way, right? And with enthusiasm, with an exclamation point there. No way. No way. No way. No way. Right? So you can try the stress on either word. No way. No way. Right? So try that a few different ways as you're saying it. Next, let's try seriously. So as a reaction, you could go, is this a joke? Are you serious? Seriously? Right? You could say it with skepticism. You could say it with excitement. You could say it like you're confused. You could say it like you're frustrated with them, like maybe, ugh, seriously, right? maybe, your kid's in a season where they're playing lots of practical jokes or something. You could say it then, like that. All right, so try it more slowly. Seriously, 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 seriously. Try it a bunch of different ways with different emotions. All right, then let's try another. That's wild. So this is a reaction to something. That's wild. So let's say it's something that, again, was unexpected, maybe something that you feel like is kind of something that could be like not real or not part of normal life. So you say, that's wild, right? So you hear that it could be literally wild. A chimpanzee escaped from the zoo and was harassing Santa and his helpers at the mall, right? So you say, that's wild, right? So it could be used in a literal context. It could also be something like, hey, did you hear at the holiday party? The boss hooked up with his secretary. That's wild, right? So it's something that's unexpected, not something that you feel like would happen normally. And you're like, wow, that's wild, right? So they say, we went on vacation and we went hiking. We found this random waterfall. It was so beautiful. That's wild, right? Or somebody says, yeah, I was really struggling with my acting career. And then, I was driving for Uber, and this casting director ended up riding in my car and saying I was the perfect fit for this role he was trying to cast and asked me to come and read. Now I'm part of a series. And you're like, wow, that's wild. Good for you. So try that's wild. That's wild. I do say the T. That's wild. Sometimes different dialects might leave that out. That's I do it with that TS sound. That's wild. And I do the D at the end, but some people might do more like a that's wild, and so more that's they don't really do that. That's wild. And the wild, it's a more muted D at the end sometimes as well. That's wild, right? Or that's wild. Right? So try it a few different ways, see what feels natural to you, because again, this is for casual conversation. So I want you to play around with that this week, these more casual conversational phrases that aren't necessarily full sentences, but they're just responses or phrases that we say in everyday life. Have fun with that, and I will see you Monday. Bye, Robin.